Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. I'm here because I want to improve my English. Do you want to improve your English? Well, if you do, I'm hoping that you and I will work together and help each other in improving our English. And we learn few words every day, and in the process our vocabulary improves. Hopefully every now and then we'll learn something about some rules of grammar, and so once in a while we'll learn correct pronunciation of some words, and in the process our English will improve. Let's start with the first word. The first word that I have today is actually a very simple word. I don't know why I have it here. I just felt like putting it in there, so it's here. Well, it's not the word itself, it's the adjective that I want to talk about. The word is peril. Peril. Right there is the pronunciation key. What does it mean to be in peril? It means to be in danger, to be in risky situation, to be in a hazard. And that peril, of course, is a noun. What's an adjective for it? The adjective would be perilous. To be in a perilous situation means to be in a dangerous situation, to be in a risky situation, to be in a precarious situation, to be in a hazardous situation. Hazardous, risky, dangerous. You see how these are all noun. Danger, risk, hazard, these are all noun, and we convert all of them into adjective because this is adjective. Dangerous situation, risky situation, hazardous situation, a perilous situation. That was it. Let's go on to the next one then. Number 2. I do not know why I have to say number 2 because I'm not really keeping track of these words here in terms of numbers. The next word is also very simple, which is humble, which simply means to be modest. He is a humble person. He is a humble person means that he is not arrogant, he is not cocky, he is not supercilious. Oh, this is a good word here. Don't worry about the word itself right now. I'm not even sure if it's spelled correctly. In the future I'll cover it. He's not arrogant, he's not cocky, he's not haughty. We'll cover all of these words in the future. That's what it means to be humble, to be modest. The reason I wanted to cover this word, again, is not for the word itself. This is, again, an adjective. What is the noun for it? The noun of humble is, it's not humbleness. No, it's not humbleness. It is humility. Humility. Humility, which means to have modesty. There you go. You see, from modest is an adjective. The noun of modest would be modesty. Humility, here would be superciliousness. Haughtiness, I'm not sure about it, what the noun would be here. I'll have to look it up. But anyway, this is it, humility. Which is why I wanted to cover it, because a lot of the times people know the word humble, but they don't know the noun of it. The noun of humble is humility. Let's talk about one more. Again, where are these words coming from? What is the system? The answer is there is no system. These are just some words here and there that I pick up in my reading. I always wanted to learn them properly, so I started making a list of them, and I decided to cover them on the videos here. The word is Stymie. This thing right here is the I with the line on it, which you will find it right here under pi. You see? I with the line on top of it is the same pronunciation as what you see here, this I here. This is pronounced pi, that's the sound of it. Stymie. And this E right here with the line on it is the same E that you find here under B. The same sound that you have under B is what you did, this one is stymie. What does it mean to stymie? It's a verb. Hence the question, what does it mean to stymie, as opposed to what does it mean to be something? That would have been noun. What does it mean to stymie? Well, let's talk about it. Stymie means to block, to hinder, to obstruct. To be unsuccessful. This marker is dying, I'm going to change it. This is no good. To be unsuccessful. And here are two more words, two good words to learn here. To thwart. This is how it's pronounced. Thwart. To thwart, and finally to foil. Well, what does it mean to foil? Well, it means to be unsuccessful, to be blocked, to be hindered, to be obstructed, to be thwarted, to be stymied. These are synonyms, these three words. So we learned three words here: stymie, thwart, and foil. They are all synonyms. They all mean the same thing, which simply means to be unsuccessful in doing whatever it is that you're doing. If somebody somehow does something that makes your project unsuccessful, you have been thwarted, you have been foiled, you have been stymied, you have been blocked, you have been hindered, obstructed. You get the idea. Let's talk about two more words. That's it. I'm done here with these three words. Let's move on. Do you know the difference between these two words that I'm going to put on the blackboard? Let's put down the pronunciation first. By and you. Oh, almost everybody knows what biannual means. Do you know the difference between this word and this word? And more importantly, do you know how to pronounce this word? That's the key here. This word is pronounced by, just like here in the beginning, the prefix is by, which means to, obviously, by annual. N-E-L. Let me say slowly. Biannual and biennial. Biennial, biannual. What's the difference? Biannual, as you probably know, means happening twice a year. Happening twice a year. If something happens every 6 months, that event is said to be biannual. It happens twice a year. By, twice, every year. Biannual. Biennial, on the other hand, means happening every other year. So it happens one year, it doesn't happen the next year, then it happens the following year, then we speak the one after that, and so forth. It happens every other year. If it happens every other year, The event is said to be biennial, biennial, as opposed to biannual. You understand? Here's a question, here's an interesting question. Is there a word that happens every other week? I'm going to erase it now, that's it. One more time, biannual, biennial. Is there a word for something? I need a decent black marker. And I have a whole lot of them and I don't know where I put them. All of them in one container and I can't find it. Is there a word for something that happens every other week? Just like the word that we just learned, a word which means something that happens every other year, biennial. Is there a word which means every other week? And if you're sitting there and saying to yourself bi-weekly, you're fine, you're okay, you're right, bi-weekly. People who get paid every other week, when you ask them how often you get paid, they will say, I get paid bi-weekly. Is there another word for it? A word which means a period of 2 weeks. The word is period of 2 weeks. And the word is fortnight. Fortnight. So if you get paid every other week, you would say that I get paid fortnightly. Which means, fortnightly means happening every other week. It happens every other week. Alright, let's move on then. We're just gonna, all the words that come to my mind, I've been making a list of them in no particular order as I told you, and I'm just covering them one after the other. We'll keep on going and we'll see what happens. Today is day 4. Oh, by the way, if you're looking for any particular day, words for any particular day, I've decided this is the tag that I'm going to use from now for all the videos starting from day 1. Just put down Keshwani prep dash vocab. Vocab is short for vocabulary, abbreviation for it, dash and then day and then the day number, day 4. Keshwani prep dash vocab dash day 3, day 2, whatever it is. That's it, we're done. Fortnight is the word which means a period of 2 weeks. Fortnightly means happening every other week. Now the next 2 words I want to talk about them because sometimes I've seen people who get a little confused in these 2 words, so let's talk about them very quickly. The word is remiss. What does it mean to? It's an adjective. Or remiss or remissive, which is also an adjective. What does it mean to be remissive? To be remiss. It means that you are negligent in performing your duty. You are not doing what you're supposed to be doing. It means to be negligent in performing one's duty. That's it. Sometimes you hear people apologizing to other people. They say, I was remissive, I'm sorry. What they're trying to say is that I was negligent, I was supposed to be here at 8 o'clock, I forgot my appointment, I was remissive, I apologize. Remissive simply means that you did not perform as you were expected to perform. You were remissive. Not to be confused, this word, remissive or remiss, not to be confused with remit, which is an entirely different word. What does it mean to remit? Remit is what a lot of the immigrants do when they go to another country to work. They send money to their families back home. That's exactly what it means. Remit means to send money. It's a verb, remit. As I told you before, not to be confused with this word. They have no connection whatsoever. Those are two separate words. Remiss and remit have absolutely nothing to do with each other. It means to send money. It is a verb. The noun of remit is remittance. 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 Which is just a noun. A remittance is the actual act of sending money to somebody or somewhere. Let's do one more word, one last word for today. A word that is interesting. I don't know why I find it interesting, because when you put that word in front of somebody, the very first thing that comes to a person's mind is the very first meaning. And a lot of the times, if you're reading something and the first meaning of the word that makes no sense in the context, then you know the word must have a different meaning. The word I'm talking about is, let me erase this thing, I'm done with all of this. Again, remiss, remissive, they both are the same. You can use either I was remiss or I was remissive. I prefer myself remissive. It just means that you were negligent in performing your duty. You did not perform as you were expected to perform. Remit means to send money. Remittance. Last word I want to talk about today is brook. Brook, of course, has a primary meaning, first meaning, which is the body of water. Well, what else does it mean? To brook. To brook something, or to be able to brook something, means to be able to tolerate something, to stomach something, to handle something, to endure something, to put up with something. This is with. And of course this would be without. So if somebody asks you, can you brook it? What they're asking you is that, can you handle it? Can you stomach it? Can you endure it? Can you tolerate it? Can you put up with it? That's it. Can you brook it? So next time when you're reading something, or if you come across in a speech somebody asking you that question, that's what they're trying to tell you. What they're telling you is that, are you up to it? Are you going to be able to handle it? Can you brook it? That's all it is. To tolerate, to be able to tolerate, to handle, to stomach, to endure, to put up with something means to be able to brook it. And that's it. That's all for today. I hope you found it helpful. That's what we're going to do. We're going to learn a few words every day at our pace. We're not in a hurry. As you can see, I'm at a very leisurely pace. There is no train we have to catch. We take our time. We enjoy. We have fun. That's the idea. That's the attitude you should have. Have fun learning the words. Don't make it into a chore. Have fun, because words are fun. The more words you know, the better the vocabulary you have, the more articulate you would be, and the better you will be to express your ideas to other people. And that's what it is. When two human beings talk to each other, they use words, and you want to be able to express your idea in a more effective way, in a more convincing way, in a more cogent way. more lucid way. I will learn these words later on, as I said before. Any words that they crop up in my lecture, I just put them on the side so that I don't forget them. We'll cover them in the future. To be cogent, this is the T. To be cogent means to be convincing, to be persuasive. To be lucid means that to be able to, lucid literally means freely flowing. It means your ideas are, if your ideas, your arguments, if your thoughts are lucid, that means they are easy to understand. They are not convoluted, they are not mixed up together, they are not tangled up together, they are lucid, they are clear. Anyway, I hope you found it helpful. If you wish to get hold of me for personal private tutoring, I tutor for all of these tests, GRE, GMAT, SAT and TOEFL, as you can see. You can go to any of these URLs and get hold of me. Go to my website and send me an email, alright? Or you can of course go to keshwaniprep.com. Go to my website and send me an email if there is anything at all that I can help you in your preparation for any of these exams, as I said, GRE, GMAT, SAT or TOEFL. Send me an email and we'll work together, okay? Thanks.